Papa's trying to hide behind. Oh, I didn't know he started.
We have all had bosses at one time or another who seem to only care about the company instead of the employees. Imagine you had a boss that never handled the situation fairly. Employees would not be happy working with that boss. Frank Crow was the complete opposite of that. He was the type of boss who was good at his job, was both firm and fair, was consistent, had a great sense of humor, and was true to his word. I have thoroughly studied the talents and work of Frank Crow. I have researched his ability to handle tough working situations as well as improved work tasks. I would like to explain the life of Frank Crow and his unique accomplishments. Frank Crow's motto is "Never my belly to a desk," which is the reason why he is not one who wants to listen to what is happening on the work site, but wants to see it with his own eyes. Frank Crow was born on October the 12th, 1882 in Quebec, Canada. His family owned a woolen mill, which is a building that works with spinning of wool and weaving of woolen cloth. His family moved to the U.S. in 1888 and settled in Massachusetts. Frank Crow also lived his early days in New England. In 1901, he studied civil engineering at the University of Maine. Frank Crow spent his next 20 years working for various construction firms in which he gained the reputation as the government's best construction man. While attending a lecture by Frank Weymouth, Crow began fascinated with the idea of reclaiming large areas of the West with dams. Frank Crow was so intrigued that he immediately asked Weymouth for a job and began to work in the summer of 1904. He developed new methods that would help move and deliver concrete. His first development was a pipe grid that would transport cement using air pressure. His second development was an overhead cableway system to deliver concrete quickly from anywhere on the job site. Frank Crow helped develop the Six Companies, which is a group of companies that share revenue, expenses, and assets. Although Crow has helped build many dams, he was still waiting for that one that will define his career. Frank Crow submitted a bid for the new Hoover Dam project and won that bid for himself and the Six Companies. Crow's working ethic was first tested during the labor strike of 1931. Workers were complaining of poor food and water, lack of safety precautions, and working in heat over 130 degrees. Because of Crow's great relationship with his employees, they thought that he would fight for them. Instead, Crow stood firm with the other bosses and rejected the workers' demands. According to Crow, there were no work-related deaths or injuries. The strike ended after 8 days, and the Hoover Dam project continued as normal and was finished 2 years ahead of schedule, resulting in this project being Crow's best accomplishment. To conclude, Frank Crow's ability to step out onto the world and work in the field instead of staying behind the desk has earned him the respect from his employees. He was not only a boss, but a hard worker as well. Frank Crow is known for his understanding personality. When things went wrong, Crow was there to help his employees, not fire them as other bosses might do. His projects will long be remembered. In 1944, Frank Crow finally retired to his California cattle ranch. He is known to have said, "I'm going to keep my feet in the dirt some way. That's where I'm happiest."